Hello, creative friends. I'm so happy you're with me. I am going to do a video on how to mail small paintings. These are 5 by 6 paintings on the original size on really nice watercolor paper, but they're 5 by 7 when they're mounted too. So I wanted to show you how you can put these in the mail for an affordable price, because when I was starting out, there was not very much information on how to mail your paintings that wasn't, overly complicated. So I'm going to share with you the supplies that I use. This is my newest collection. It was an accidental collection. I did a class on how to make these, and then I got addicted, so I made a whole collection of them, and I sold a few. So that's pretty exciting. So I need to ship these babies off, and I'm going to show you really quick how you can ship this size painting. So they're 4 by 6 is the watercolor paper that they're on, and then they're mounted with 5 by 7. So small size. You could use this for stickers or art print or anything like that, even artist trading cards too. So what you need is you need rigid mailers. And these are really nice. They come like in a kit. They're called, let me show you the label here. This is what it looks like. And I will link everything below too. They're called trading card shippers is what they are. And they come like in a perfect size. So this is a little bit bigger than my painting. So they're a little bit bigger than 5 by 7. So it's perfect for your smaller paintings too. So I absolutely love this. You could do postcards with this. I like making watercolor postmarks or bookmarks, and you have a little bit of protection. So these are pretty sturdy. You don't have to worry about your painting being ruined, and especially if you put it in plastic, then it's going to be pretty safe. And a cool thing that you can also add just for added protection are these sheets of cardboard. You can even cut your own too. And they just add a sturdy backing and protection for your paintings too. So I recommend that you get some of those. You can get them separately, or you can get a kit. Sometimes the kits will come with stickers too. So the kit that I got came with all 3 of these. So you get stickers, you get 100 of these and 100 of these too. And it was a pretty affordable price. If you need like a bigger size, because sometimes with these kinds of paintings, I like to be able to add a piece of cardboard to the front and the back. And these are not quite wide enough to get in 2 pieces of the cardboard in. So I will jump to a bigger size. So these are document mailers, so they're a little different, but they come in a variety of sizes. So they are 6.25 by 8.25, and you get a smaller quantity. But if you're mailing like bigger paintings, like, I don't know, 7 by 11 or 8 by 10, you can get the sizes that you need to. And they're sturdy, they protect your art, and they're affordable way to ship whatever you need to your customers. So either one will work. You just pick out like what is your favorite, and I will link what I'm using so you can see it. But it's fairly simple. Of course, I will add a business card and all those things when I mail off my paintings, but I just wait until I'm ready to mail them, and I seal them up like this. And of course, I'll add a business card and a little goodie for my customer and a thank you note because I appreciate them. And then I like to fold these over and add a little bit of acid-free masking tape. This is artist tape. You could also use like washi tape. I think that'd be really pretty too. And I'm just going to glue that to this cardboard like that, so it's a little bit protected. And I'll show you. So they go in so easily. So if you want to just mail it like this, you could even like wrap it in tissue paper, like very thinly, and that would work out too. You can add whatever you want. Then you're going to put it into your little mailer here. I might have to adjust. I don't think I pulled this over enough. And because this is kind of tight, yeah, I can get a little cushy to get in there. So we're just going to push it in like that. Very good. And then you'll take this off and fold it down, and then you can add your sticker right on top. And these are just reminders. It says do not bin. Please handle with care, because, when you're handling a lot of mail, sometimes you're not very sensitive. So it's a good reminder, a very friendly reminder to just handle this with care because it's something precious. So easy peasy. You're ready to go. You address it. You can add, you can decorate this if you want, and you're ready to go. And it's shipped and it's safe, and you really can't bend it because you put in that. I mean, I'm trying here. You would really have to like intentionally want to ruin the artwork for it to bend because you put in that cardboard mailer too. So really cool. If you wanted to do one that was even more protected, then we could use this. Let me just grab some scissors here. We'll cut this baby open. And if you're interested in these prints or the class, I will link it below so you can go check that out. And these are even more sturdy. So if you want more protection, I mean, I think it's fine. I've milled people paintings in these and stickers, and it hasn't been a problem. I think that it's great at protecting your art from the elements and being sturdy too. You could even cover this with like tape if you want, just to give it kind of a base that's waterproof too. But yeah, if you want something that's a little bit more sturdy, then use this one. This is the document mailer that I was telling you about. And then we're just going to grab our cardboard sheets here. And we're going to do the exact same thing. Of course, include your business card always, right? That's super important. And a little treat helps too, or a little goodie. Very good. And we'll just stick that on there. And then we can put one on the front too, just so that it's super protected. Just like that. Okay, you could even wrap this in bubble wrap because you have more space to wrap it in tissue paper. So, you have a little bit more room with this bigger mailer, but it's rigid, which is great. And you're just going to stick it in there. You could even get bigger sheets of a bigger size of the cardboard too. You're just going to take it. You'll, of course, take this off, add it there. Then you'll put your sticker on like that. Do not bend. I like to put it right here, but you could absolutely put it on the front too. And it's very rigid. So my artwork is very, very protected in this too. So I really hope that that helps. I know that it can be a little bit, there's not a lot of useful information as far as I can tell about packaging art, especially small art pieces online. So I really hope that this is helpful. I will link all the materials below and a link to these paintings if you are interested in purchasing them or just checking out my art. I would appreciate it. But hopefully this is super simple. I'm also going to show you how to mail little canvases too. Like Christmas is coming up in the US, so I love making like little ornaments and things like that for my friends. But again, they can be complicated to figure out how to mail them. So I love to share information with you guys, so I will definitely share that. But I hope this was helpful, and I will see you next time. Bye bye, friends. Happy creating. Let me know if you have any questions. Bye bye.